Same game parlay is in the Angels and the Rockies game, and the play of the day is going to be a player prop in Major League Baseball. Welcome, everyone, to the Prop Line. I am your host, Andy Lang. Every day we do our same game parlay of the day. Take a look at a player prop for our play of the day, and then we'll do a little market watch. We'll dive deep into some player props that I like for that card. First off, hope everyone had a great weekend. We got a new week, new opportunities to make money, and let's do it and get started with the same game parlay of the day. It's a light slate, but there's no reason why we can't find a way to profit off of the day. So let's do the same game parlay, and we're going to go to the Rockies and the Angels. We got Freeland pitching for Colorado and Soriano pitching for Angels. We are going to take the Angels over 3.5 on their team total alt line. And then we'll take Zach Neto over 1.5 hits, runs plus RBIs. That gets us to about plus 102. Quick breakdown of this play. It's Kyle Freeland, so you're always in a good place if you're fading Kyle Freeland and trying to make money off of the batters facing Kyle Freeland. So Freeland has been really bad this year on the road, atrocious. 8.1 ERA, 23.1 innings, 34 hits, and 21 earned runs. So this Angels team, not a dynamic lineup, but you don't have to be a dynamic lineup to get over 2.5 against Kyle Freeland. And when you got a pitcher like Kyle Freeland, I always want guys who are going to get a lot of at-bats. So we'll take leadoff. Zach Neto looks like he's leading off today. Plenty of at-bats, and he's actually better against lefties than he is righties. So I don't have any they haven't had any matchups against each other since 2021. So no history against a batter, but all I know is Neto is just fine getting hits and runs and RBIs against Kyle Freeland. So that's what we're going to take for the same game parlay of the day. We'll go to the play of the day, and it's going to be another player prop in the Major League Baseball, and we're going to go to Miami versus Washington. I'm going to fade Alcantara, however you pronounce his name. I'm going to take Curtis Mead over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs. Odds are minus 115, so I think we're getting a really, really good deal here. Listen, Sandy has not been that good this year. He's really been shelled his last 2 games. I wonder if he's starting to wear down. His last 2 games, 11.2 innings, 19 hits, 14 earned runs. 1 game was on the road, 1 game was at home. Both of them were pretty bad. You got perfect weather here for the game today. And Mead has gone over in 3 out of his last 4 games. So he's playing well, and he gets a pretty good matchup against a pitcher that I think is struggling. So that's going to be the play of the day. And take a look at some other player props that I like. I think you can play Kyle Freeland under 15.5 outs. It's pretty juicy, but he's gone under in all 5 away starts this season. He's only averaging 83 pitches. And I don't know if he gets in the 6th inning. The reason why this is not a client play is they had a bullpen game yesterday, and they used 6 bullpen arms. I think a couple guys, or I know one guy in particular, pitched 2 days in a row, so they won't have him. So I don't know. I don't know if they're going to leave him out there to try and eat up some more innings. That's the only reason why I'm not playing that one. So Royals at Reds. Salvador Perez still playing, still getting it done, but he's not been very good recently. So I'm going to take his under 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs. He's gone under in 5 straight. 3 of those games, he's had no hits or runs or RBIs. He's just getting older. I think he's wearing down. And you got Chase Burns starting for Cincy, who's been very good this year, 1.96 ERA. No games in the month of May allowing over 4 hits. So he's been really good, pitching good, and I think we get a Salvador Perez that not playing that great. We'll go to WNBA. Monique McConney over 1.5 made threes. She didn't play for the start of the season. She had overseas commitment in France, so she's played the last 2 games. She only played 19 minutes in the first game. They were trying to kind of ease her back in. But then the second game, she played 29 minutes. She went 2 of 4 and 3 of 4 from threes in those 2 games. She gets a matchup against the Lynx. The Lynx allow almost 8 made threes per game. So Makani, now that she's in the starting lineup, I think is a pretty decent option to go over 3-pointers today. So we got some free plays that are up at my page. Articles will start coming out tomorrow. I've got a UFC article that I just finished up last night, so hopefully get that up later today. Best bet today is in MLB. That is up over at my page, wt.buzz/AL. Coming off a really good Saturday and Sunday. If you include Friday, I think we went 11-8 for profit. Not too big, but a decent weekend for all access client. We did lose our 5% in UFC. That was really frustrating. We just put our money on the wrong fighter. Zhang turns out maybe a complete and utter fraud, as he got absolutely mollywopped in his fight. So, but if you joined us on the live show for UFC, we had a really, really good live UFC show, and really, really encouraging 2-0 in bare knuckle. That's a 4-1 start to bare knuckle boxing. So if you want to check your books, we have another bare knuckle event this weekend. Check your books. If you have FanDuel, it should be on there. If you live in the proper states, it's on all your off screen. So very, very promising. So for today, we'll get the week started with an MLB winner. Encourage everyone to go check it out over at Wager Talk. It's June 1st. We have a lot of new specials. Click on the specials page. A lot of discounts this time of year, guys. It's a lot of discounts. Just there's not a lot of sports going on. We're down to the finals in NHL and NBA, so we'll be back tomorrow with same game parlay and I think we'll try same game parlay in NHL tomorrow. Get started with that series. So, all right, thanks very much for joining us. Good luck on your bets, and we'll see everyone later.